We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And we are set for pitch.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. His line against Justin Verlander, he's batting .407. Two of those hits were for home runs. Verlander has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and with greater than 2,400 punch-outs, he stands in the territory of greats like Dennis Eckersley, Louis Tiant, and Andy Pettitte. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Got a big pass and a slider that gets past him. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now batting, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one.
Springer.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit hard to the right. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. Springer on at first, nobody out. Runner goes. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Two and two.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Standing in, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis is under it, and that retires the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His line against Justin Verlander, he's a .333 hitter. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Donaldson commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yonder Alonso.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get fouled. A fastball that just misses inside. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler White, ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 7 hits in 57 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 16 times as well. Kipnis, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and they turn the double play. So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great... Here's George Springer. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Bregman is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Yonder Alonso, a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game.
Threw it right past him. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez threw a base on balls his first time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White, and their runners at the corners now. And he lays off there, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. McCann, a native of Georgia. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. Reddick rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. Here's George Springer. He was a great